Hi there, Justin here from Back In Motion Bundall. We are never going to tell anyone not to exercise. You've probably noticed it yourself. You feel better when you're moving around. We just need to be smart about what exercises you're doing to prevent re-aggravation of your injury. Let me start by saying I don't think there's such a thing as the wrong exercise. Just the wrong exercise for the wrong person. For example, deep squats are fine if you're a young, fit gym goer, but for a 60-year-old with osteoarthritic knees, it's a recipe for disaster. So for your lower back, the big four that you need to be mindful are squats, deadlifts, seated leg press, and sit-ups. All these exercises bring your spine into a flexed position, which we know puts pressure on the discs in your spine. Don't get me wrong, these are all great exercises and will actually form part of your long-term rehab, but if done at the wrong time, they'll likely lead to re-injury. For the shoulders, you want to try and avoid exercises that are out wide or behind the neck, such as behind the neck press, wide and deep flies, and pec deck. All these exercises put a lot of strain on the anterior capsule of the shoulder and can actually lead to a dislocation in an unstable shoulder. As a general rule, if you have a shoulder complaint, you should always be able to see your elbows in your peripheral vision. If you don't have a shoulder complaint and everything's working okay, you should still be able to see your hands in your peripheral vision. The risk associated with going too deep is really not worth the risk of an injury and time out of the gym. As we fatigue, we tend to strain through our neck muscles. So a really cool trick I came up with is to rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth. When you do this, you can't tense your neck muscles. It's just like trying to sneeze with your eyes open. You just can't do it. For knee pain, we really just need to be mindful of how deep you go into your squat or your leg press. When your knee is straight, you can see there's a lot of play in around all the joints. When you bend your knee, just like when you do a squat or a leg press, the kneecap will jam up into its groove and the space between your thigh bone and your shin bone narrows. Can you see here how it almost acts like an ice cream scoop? It can really jam up your meniscus. So there you have it. I guess the take-home message from all of this is that when you're exercising with an injury, we need to take a risk minimisation approach. As physios, we want you to get back to full activity just as quickly as you do. But if we rush this, we run the risk of a re-aggravation. And unfortunately, the re-aggravation is often worse than the original injury. We've seen this in countless athletes. So make sure you speak to your physio about a graded return to exercise.